Well, it's game day. The New Orleans Saints are playing the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are in first place in the West Division of the NFL, and the Saints in the South Division are in last place. The Rams come to New Orleans to face the Saints, and they are a 13-point favorite. Coach Bum Phillips of the New Orleans Saints had asked me if I would speak to his team prior to the game. And Coach Phillips and I were involved in a business venture together. So I was in New Orleans to talk about that with him. And he asked me if I'd speak, and I agreed to do so. And he asked me, well, he always called me Lefty. He said, Lefty, what are you going to talk to our guys about? And I said, Coach, I would like to talk to them about playing to win. Oh, okay, that sounds good. So the Saints go out and play the Rams, a 13-point underdog, and they win the game, 20-13. Well, obviously, I'm excited for them. But the next morning at a press conference, a sports writer asked Coach Phillips, he said, Coach, what was the difference in the game? And Coach Phillips said to him, we were playing to win, and they were playing to keep from losing. Now, I want you to think about that. When you're in a frame of mind of playing to keep from losing, where's the focus? Isn't the focus primarily on what can go wrong, not what can go right? Well, basically, it is geared to the negative side. We talking about pro football, we see a lot of times in pro football where they use a prevent defense. My theory is that the prevent defense has a way of preventing you from winning. It's actually where you have a lead and you decide that you're going to prevent, hopefully, a long pass play or something behind the defense that would result in a win or a touchdown that could put the opposing team in great position. And as a result of that, the mindset changes. Now think about it. A team has been aggressive. They've been assertive the whole game. Their team has a lead, and now they're going to go into a, quote, prevent defense. Prevent. Yes, to prevent you from winning, as I like to say. The mindset changes. It changes from being assertive and aggressive, as I said, to being more passive. You know, that happens to us in life. Let me ask you a question. Do you play to win, or do you play to keep from losing? Good question. We can put that in modern terms or daily terms. Do you play to keep from failing, or do you play to succeed? To do what you've always done won't get you what you've always gotten. The way that is normally stated is to do what you've always done will get you the same thing you've always had. But I mention it differently. Because, see, if you're going to play to win or play to succeed, then you have to think in terms of change, making adjustments. To change your life, you have to change something that you do every day. So to do what you've always have done won't get you what you've always gotten, simply because the very nature of what goes on around you is always changing. So I put the accent on the fact, to have it the way you want it, you have to give up the way it is. To experience something different, you must be willing to do something different. Sometimes that requires us to do things we dislike in order to experience the things we do like. We don't always face things that we enjoy doing. There are things, if we're going to move forward, if we're going to make progress, we're going to have to face up to doing something different. And we have to do something different many times. And things we're not known, they're not known to us. We have to step out to the unknown. Be willing to do things wrong in order to learn what is right. Now think about that. You got to be willing to stick your neck out a little bit. You got to risk it. I have a very common statement. You got to risk it to enjoy the biscuit. Risk it. Take that step. Every next level in your career will require a different version of you. Think about that. Do what you've never done to enjoy what you've never had. Do what you've never done to enjoy what you never had. Those who wait, who fail to take some calculated risk, oh yeah, they get something, but it's generally left over by those who act. Risk and opportunity walk hand in hand along the path to success. You know, we either do or we don't. There's no such thing as try. Have you ever been paid for trying? No. Life is made up of either succeeding or failing, particularly when it comes to something big, a big event, a big situation, a big circumstance. So think in terms of, I won't try, I will do. I'll do it. And see, that's what playing to win or playing to succeed or doing whatever it takes to make the next step forward. To have it the way we want it, we got to step beyond the way it is. I'm Lou Vickery, proprietor of the brand A Wise Word. I'm noted as the voice of generational wisdom. I'm the author of 24 books, and I want you to know that I'm excited to be here with you. So until we meet again, you keep a smile on your face, keep optimism on your tongue, and keep happiness in your heart. That when you do that, you're playing to win.